Hello, I'm from the Australian Government with a message from our Prime Minister. In the digital age, our favourite media monopoly is suffering. It now has to compete for ad dollars with tech platforms. As firm believers in the free market, we can't let the market get away with this, so we've come up with a way to tilt it back in favour of this giant fucking tumour. Introducing the News Corp Bargaining Code. Because we can all agree that Facebook is the problem. It's become too powerful, pays fuck all taxes, promotes fake news, and then it tried to bully us. Your government. We can't let such power fall into the hands of this billionaire. That power needs to stay in the hands of this billionaire who's become too powerful, pays fuck all taxes, promotes fake news, and bullies your government. News Corp Bargaining Code. The News Corp Bargaining Code recognises that traditional media is struggling. As advertisers shift to Facebook and Google, thousands of journalism jobs have vanished, many of them in regional areas. Sure, we could fix this by taxing tech giants and investing the revenue into quality journalism, but then we'd have to close tax loopholes, and we can't do that to our friends. Plus, it means we'd end up with quality journalism, and fucked if we want more of that. So instead, we came up with a law to make Facebook and Google prop up mega news corporations by making them pay for news content linked to their platforms. Will that help our ailing media? The code doesn't ensure the revenue will go to journos instead of shareholders, and we don't really give a shit. The only reason we're doing this is to keep our propaganda department in business. News Corp Bargaining Code. The best part of the code is that instead of trying to fix what people don't like about big tech, it encourages traditional media to get in on the action. That's why rather than introducing stronger privacy laws to prevent your data being mined by these guys, the code lets these guys mine some of that data too. It also gives them access to changes to the algorithm, which means our friends will have inside knowledge that lets them optimize their content for clicks and ad revenue. And we all know that's what the world needs. More corporate clickbait bullshit. In short, the code aligns the interest of big media and big tech, thereby ensuring that they have a shared interest in destroying human civilization for profit. News Corp Bargaining Code.
Of course, not all media will benefit from the code. Smaller publishers and independent journalists and YouTubers won't have access to these perks, making it harder for them to compete and survive.
Which is great for us here at the Australian Government, seeing as many of those smaller publishers, independent journalists and YouTubers just so happen to have become very good at exposing the shit fuckery of the Liberal government.
News Corp Bargaining Code. So as you can see, it's a win-win. Big media gets propped up, big tech avoids being broken up, and big cunts get re-elected because we'll have silenced our critics. The loser, as always, is you. Authorised by
the Liberal government.